What discovery about a parent changed everything for you? My father walked out when I was 8 years old. No goodbye, no explanation, just an empty space at the dinner table and a silence in the house that never went away. My mother told me he was a selfish man who couldn't handle responsibility. I grew up believing that narrative, nurturing a cold, hard knot of hatred for him in my chest. He was the villain of my life story. After my mother passed away, I was cleaning out her attic when I found a locked metal box tucked under a loose floorboard. I had to pry it open with a crowbar. Inside was not old photos or jewelry, but a stack of heavily redacted government documents and a single sealed letter addressed to me in my father's handwriting. "If you're reading this," it began, "it means I didn't make it back and your mother kept her promise." The letter and the documents laid out a story I could barely comprehend. My father wasn't a salesman like I'd been told. He was a deep-cover federal informant who had infiltrated a powerful international crime syndicate. The day he abandoned us was the day his cover was almost blown. He was extracted and placed into witness protection to save our lives. The government forced him to sever all contact, a clean break to ensure the syndicate could never find us to get to him. He wrote about the agony of that choice, of watching me from a distance through the eyes of federal agents who would send him grainy photos of my school plays and birthdays. His final entry was written in a shaky hand. It described an upcoming operation, the final takedown of the entire organization. It was high risk. He knew he might not survive. He ended the letter with a simple, gut-wrenching line. "Everything I did to keep you safe. I hope one day you'll understand." I spent the next year of my life obsessed, using the clues in the documents to file Freedom of Information Act requests. I hired a private investigator who specialized in cold cases. We pieced together the fragmented story, navigating a maze of bureaucratic red tape and sealed records. The final piece of the puzzle came from a retired federal agent who agreed to speak with me off the record. He confirmed everything. My father's testimony had dismantled one of the most dangerous criminal enterprises in the country, but he was killed during the final raid, a fact the government had kept sealed for national security reasons. The man I had spent 20 years hating was a hero who had died protecting me. The truth didn't bring me peace. It shattered me. It cleared my father's name, but erased the entire foundation of my life, my anger, my identity. It was a victory that cost me everything I thought I knew about myself. I was proud of him, and I was utterly, completely alone with his ghost.